Hi friends, it's me, Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a nice short practice for loneliness, for when you're feeling down. And my hope, my intention for this practice is that it warms your heart and that we can find a little bit of space in whatever we're feeling. So come on down to the ground. If you like to lift the hips, feel free to grab any yoga props you like, a block, blanket, bolster, any and all of those things. We'll just bring the hands together at heart center when you're ready, sitting up as tall as you can, pressing the hands into the sternum, the heart. And if it feels good, closing the eyes. Otherwise, finding a point to gaze at in front of you. We'll just take 3 deep, full breaths here to start. So inhaling together, breathe in. Exhaling out. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. If your eyes were closed, slowly opening them back up. Looking down at our fingertips. I'm just going to interlace the fingers. Notice which way you naturally did. And just take a moment to notice how beautiful that is, just interlacing the hands, how our hands naturally do that, how we can hold our own hand here. If it feels right to set an intention here, imagine that you're just holding your intention in your hands. Maybe there's something on your heart today, or someone. Just holding it in your hands, setting your intention, and thanking yourself for showing up on your mat today for you in this brave act of self-care. Awesome. Opening the eyes if you close them. We're just going to send the fingertips or interlace the palms of the hands forward. Good. Inhale, reach them up. Find length in your spine. Just take some nice side to side movement here. You can imagine you're just like swaying in the breeze like a little plant. Or like you're pulling on a rope, getting taller and taller. Good, and then feel your hips still grounded down. Awesome. We're going to bring the hands now, start to bend the elbows and bring the hands back behind the head. Good, roll your shoulders down. Begin to kind of lean back, chilling it out. Lean it back. So press your head into your hands, good. And as you press your head back into your hands, see if you can open your elbows wide. Awesome. And at the same time, the shoulders are just relaxing down, so the heart is nice and open here. Big inhale here. Exhale, we're going to curl from the belly button, start to round backwards, rolling back on your hips, and pull the elbows together. Slight pull down on the head, big stretch in the neck, the upper back. Awesome. You can move side to side here. Notice how the place between your shoulder blades feel. Awesome. Inhale, we're going to expand back up. Exhale, round it through. Good. Going with your own breath. This is our cat and cow for today. Let's take 2 more together. Allow the head and neck to react with the whole spine. So see if you can go all the way down into the lower back with your awareness, pelvis. Good. One more. We're going to inhale up. Re-extend your arms back up. Nice. Find more length. And we'll release the fingertips out. Good. Press the fingers down onto the earth now. So I have little spider fingers. You can do that. And we're just going to drop one ear to the shoulder. Good. Feel the stretch in the side of the neck. You might just take your hand there and kind of dig in. There, feel where you feel it. Awesome. Slowly lift back up, exhaling the other shoulder down, or other ear down to the shoulder. Good. It also might feel good to walk those fingertips farther away from you. Notice how that feels. Maybe you bring your hand to your trap muscle back here. Whew, might be tight. Take one more breath. Inhaling back up to center. Awesome work. We're going to straighten the legs out and come to lay down. Oh, let's take a full body stretch here. Reaching the arms overhead. Awesome. Then hugging the right knee into the chest, pull it in. Big breath here. Good. And then just crossing the right knee over to the left, opening up the right arm. So I don't have much space here. If you're short on space, just kind of make a goddess arm. Just feel the front of the right chest opening. I had a teacher say, specifically breathe into this right lung. So you might picture your right lung and your left lung and imagine that we could choose to breathe into just one, just our right lung here. I'm not sure if we can actually achieve that, but definitely feel a deeper breath in this twist. Good. We're going to reach the right arm overhead now. Bring the left hand out, and we're going to keep rolling to the right now. So we're going to start to come into a half frog. So I don't know if you can see this. This right knee is perpendicular. This left hand is over. And we're going to start to roll onto the left shoulder. So you're going to feel a big stretch in this left shoulder. Right hand reaches forward. You can relax your head down or bring the right hand for your head. See if you can open this right hip by pushing the right hip down into the mat. Good, and just hang out here. Sending the breath now down into the belly. If you'd like more of a intense stretch here, you can also reach back for the left foot for a nice quad stretch. Let's just hang out here one more breath. Awesome. Slowly rolling back onto your back. Let's hug both knees in. Shimmy yourself, if you're near a wall like me, away from the wall. We'll grab the left knee, lengthen the right leg out. Relax the shoulders here. Then cross the right or the left knee over to the right. Left arm lengthens out for your twist. Seeing if we can breathe into the left lung this time. Just imagine the left side of the heart opening. Soften the face, one more breath. Good, and then we'll continue our journey on to the belly. So start to roll to the right side and all the way onto the belly. You might need to shimmy. Good, so the left leg is in a froggy 90 degree. The right arm is kind of in a thread the needle position. Try to get it perpendicular to your body. And then the left hand can come support the head. You can do fist. You can do hand. If your head reaches the ground, you might lift the left arm overhead, or you might grab back for that right foot for a nice quad stretch. Whatever weird shape you get into, just see if you can ground yourself. Feel the earth beneath you. And slowly release the foot if you grabbed it. Slowly Taking your time to roll back onto the back. Great. And then hugging the knees to the chest. You can rock side to side with the knees. Let's just take a big inhale in. Exhale, we're going to give ourselves a big hug. So we're going to see if we can lift our upper body off and wrap our arms a little bit farther around our knees. Maybe you grab opposite elbows and pull yourself into a tight ball. Giving yourself a big hug. One more breath. Good. And we'll slowly release into Shavasana. Feet come out to the corners of the mat. Palms rest face up, or maybe they rest on the torso today. This isn't comfortable on your low back. You can bring a pillow to support under the knees, or you can just plant your feet. I'm going to do this today. Plant your feet wide and let the knees knock in. You can also do a supine butterfly. And as we lay here, I'm just going to invite you to join me in a guided meditation. If that's your jam, feel free to join. If not, feel free to pause the video and just relax on your own timing. Maybe put your favorite song on, whatever you need. Otherwise, I want to invite you to just picture the whole entire globe, so the whole planet Earth. While simultaneously just picturing yourself on your mat relaxing. So you're aware of your body, relaxing as you just picture the whole entire Earth with all the continents, all the oceans. You can imagine you're a little astronaut up in space just looking down at the blue and green planet. Good, and then picture whatever country you're living in, kind of zooming into that country. Whatever comes to mind with that, let it come to mind. Good, spanning your whole country. Maybe there's places in your country you've been to that you no longer live, or people you know that live in different parts of the country. Different states or different areas of the country you've visited or been to. There might be lots coming to mind, so let's just acknowledge it, maybe acknowledging some good memories. Then zooming in a little farther into the state that you live, different parts of the state you might have been. Any places that come to mind, maybe you went on a hike somewhere in your state nearby. Good, and then zooming closer into your city, different places in your city that mean something to you. As well, thinking of the people in your country, state, and city that have impacted you, been life to you, just kind of taking a moment to kind of thank them. Begin to notice or bring your awareness to the building you're in. Maybe you're outside, but notice the building you're in. Feeling gratitude for your space that you have to call home. And finally, bring your awareness back to the room you're in. Imagine you could just look down on yourself laying on your yoga mat here. Offering yourself a little bit of perspective, a little bit of peace as you just completely melt into this spot. You have a unique spot that you're taking up in this whole planet. And it's beautiful. And begin to notice how your body feels. What came up for you? If your hands are not resting on your torso, go ahead and bring them both to rest on your heart. Maybe coming back to that intention you set at the beginning of practice. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out, sealing your practice.